Hey everybody, BrickLoot18 here today with a continuation of a video I already made. So in a recent video, you would have seen me unbox this awesome LEGO Minifigure display case from the website digs4figs.com. This is a really cool piece. It holds a ton of collectible LEGO minifigures, and it's really exciting for me because I haven't had a great way to store my collectible minifigures since I actually moved to my studio over a year ago. In that last video, you would have seen me open up this frame and unbox it, and I also made a third video where I showcase, me putting it over here in my LEGO room. And in this video, I'm actually really excited because I'm going to be going through my collectible LEGO minifigures to decide which ones I will be putting on display, and then of course actually putting them in the display case. So let's get started. So this display case holds 117 collectible LEGO minifigures. I don't know exactly how many I have in my collection, but I have a feeling it is a little bit more than that. I'm going to go on BrickSet and see how many I have when I do the filtering, and if I do have a few more than 117, I'm going to start going through them series by series to decide which ones I want to put on the display case, because obviously, there are several series out there. Each one's got some really great minifigures, but then of course there are some figures in the series that I don't really care about and I don't necessarily need to have on display, and I can just keep them in storage. As you can see right now, I've got them all divided by series in these different plastic bags, so I am excited to finally go through them, get them out of the plastic bags, and actually get some of them on display. So according to BrickSet, I have approximately 235 collectible LEGO minifigures, so I'm gonna have to do some sorting. So the first step was actually just kind of lining up all the figures because I want to go through these series by series to decide which ones I want to put on display. So I just pretty roughly went through the first 15 series here, and I only had about 60 minifigures that I knew I definitely wanted on display. So I think it's pretty safe to say I'm gonna go through each series one by one now and just randomly pick out the minifigures and start putting them in the case. So I finished going through all the figures that I believe that I want to have in the minifigure display case. As you can see, there are quite a few here. These are all like my favorites. I'm just going to go through now and count them, double check that I actually think there's not too many, and then hopefully there isn't. And then as you can see down here, I've got the bags of all the other figures. I went through, labeled them, so there's one series per bag, and I actually labeled them as well because all these extra figures are going to go in these yellow storage bins. So I have confirmed there are enough figures here. I guess there's not enough figures because it's not going to fill the entire container, which is perfect because now there are room for brand new figures to be added, which is exactly what I wanted. So I'm going to go through now and actually put these figures away. So I've gone ahead and started putting the minifigures on these base plates, and I of course just brought the cabinet over here so it was a little bit easier to put everything in because the minifigures will stand up right when I start adding them. But I decided to leave two studs at the back and just one at the front because it looks a little bit better when these figures are actually in the display case. So I'm going to put them in as order as they are on the minifigure series. So starting with series 2 and then moving all the way down to series 20 by the time the frame is complete. And like I said, it's going to be 2 figures per one of these base plates, and I'm just going to continue to put them all the way across. So this is how the minifigures are looking so far when I add them to the frame. They look incredible. I'm so excited that I went with the white version and not the black, just because it really makes the minifigures pop. When I get closer here, as you can see, it just looks so good. The minifigures, you can all clearly see which ones they are. None of them are hidden, and then they look really good with the black base plates as well. Like overall, these minifigures really pop in this display case, and I still have 2.5 more shelves, which is a good thing because as you can see, I still have quite a few minifigures to go. And here we go. I have finished putting all of the different figures that I want to have in my LEGO display case in the actual case. As I mentioned, I did leave room for a few figures, not too many, so I'll have to be, careful about which ones I'm buying, but it looks so good. Like, I couldn't be happier with how this looks right now. And then as you can see, I do have some figures still not included in it, but like these are my top 106 figures, so very excited for everything here, and I can't wait to get this on display. And we are here with the last little part of this video. As you can see, the minifigure frame is now nicely on display here in my LEGO room. It is full of all of the figures, which looks really great. I promise you in person, there's no glare, but it looks so bad on camera because of this big ugly light, so I'll turn that off just for right now. But it looks so great right here. As you can see, like, you can just all the different minifigures, and they're going to be kept away from the dust. A couple of them I'm going to adjust a little just because like their parts push on the plates, so they're a little bit raised, but for the most part it looks absolutely incredible. I really like this frame, and now I'm just going to do some decorating around it because it doesn't look cluttered, it looks so aesthetically pleasing and nice, so it's got to look a little bit more cluttered for it to be part of my LEGO room. These would be really great to hang up in your house or something like that, because they fit in there really nicely, and it would just match with the decor and you wouldn't really notice it. But anyway, very happy with how this frame looks. I think it looks really great with all my minifigures. If you're interested in checking it out, don't forget to visit the link down in the description below, digs4figs.com. Really great product. I can't recommend it enough. But anyway, thanks everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out all my other LEGO videos, especially the two where I actually unbox and review the frame, as well as the one where I'm rearranging my LEGO room to get it in this nice display spot. But anyway, thanks again for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.